Hello guys, this is Jerry speaking. Welcome to hashtag Indiendo30. Now this is a special anniversary edition for Indiendo. Now it's been at least February 4th, 1991, and I wanted to release this that same day, February 4th, 2021. Now today I'm gonna tell you all about Indiendo, how it all started in its 30th anniversary on this day. Before I get to before I get running errands for today, December 23rd, which I'm taping this. But anyway, let's go ahead and get this now and see what we got, shall we? See what we got. Anyway. Indiendo was a 14th studio album by the British rock band Queen, released on February 4th, 1991 by Parlophone in the United Kingdom. And it was the band's first studio album to be released by Hollywood Records in the United States. Produced by David Richards and the band, it was the band's last album to be released in the lead singer's Freddie Mercury's lifetime. Okay? And the most recent one to be completed entirely of new material. Okay? It reached the #1 spot in the United Kingdom album charts and stayed at popular for 2 weeks. It also peaked at #1 in Italy, Netherlands, Germany, and Sweden stayed at #1 for 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and 6 weeks, and 8 weeks respectively. Wow. It was the first Queen album to be go in the United States upon their release since Works in 1984. Okay. The album was recorded between March 1989 and November of 1990. It was sprayed in 1987. Mercury had been diagnosed with HIV positive with AIDS. Although he kept the illness a secret from the public and denying numerous media reports that he was seriously ill. The band was and producer were aiming for a November-December release date in order to catch a Christmas market, but Mercury's declining health meant to be the release of the album did not take place until February 1991. Stylistically, way to pronounce this word, Indiendo with some sense of a return of Queen's roots, with the hard rock sound, complex musical composition, title track, comprehensive efforts, I'm Going Slightly Mad, and strong vocals from Mercury ranging over 3 octaves F2, A5. 9 months after the album was released, Freddie Mercury died of AIDS. The verb, what pronounce this word? I can't pronounce this word. Sorry. Bronchomia. Okay, that's his name. But anyway, next. The album cover was designed by Queen and Richard Gray. The booklets and single covers for the album are by Granville, are inspired by his illustrations. Okay? Indiendo was voted by the 94th greatest album of all time in the national 2006 BBC poll. Okay? Background record. Queen released their 13th album, The Miracle, in May 1989. But unlike the previous albums, they did not conduct a live tour, which is easy enough. Freddie Mercury conducted an interview with BBC Radio 1, which he said he wanted to break from the album tour routine. He had probably been diagnosed with HIV positive in 1987. It was now diagnosed with AIDS. It was not yet publicized. However, rumors been spreading since 1988 about Mercury's health and possibly that he had that disease, with speculation fueled by the clear physically decline in his appearance, particularly weight loss. Wow. While he kept quiet due to his personal role not to talk to the media, and the other band members denied the rumors. At one point, band member Roger Taylor told reporters that he is healthy and working. In February 1990, Queen won the Brit Award for Outstanding Competition of British Music. While Mercury accepted the award for the band at the Modern Fear, Brian May spokesman for the band. Mercury's increasingly gaunt appearance at the ceremony sparked future explanations from the public about his health was preserved throughout 1990. The 1990 British Brit Awards will be Mercury's final public appearance. Mercury did not speak publicly about his health, saying he did not want to sell his music out to People's Symphony. We pronounce this word, but anyway. He is determined to continue working on this music with Queen for as long as he could, saying he would keep working until I fucking drop. Excuse my language, but anyway. Mercury was presently bothered by reports of his London home, making it difficult for the band to record music. But as a result, the band relocated to Mountain Studios in Montreal, where the safer and more peaceful atmosphere allowed the band to concentrate. Early in the end of the recordings, the band decided again to all work in the what would be credited to Queen and as well as a whole instead of unusual contribution members. Wow, May said the decision made a significant impact the recording process, while Taylor said it helped eliminate much of the initial struggles that could normally cause the band to break up. Really? Furthermore, they did break up at the time. The album was released in the U.S. under the new label, the Disney-owned Hollywood Records, in the effort to garner greater exposure there. Hollywood has also searched the rights to Queen's American Capitol back catalog and began reissuing albums early in 1991, marking Queen's 20th anniversary. The songs are as follows. Innuendo. That began as a jam session in Switzerland amongst Brian May, Roger Taylor, and John Deacon in spring 1989. Freddie Mercury was upstairs and heard them playing the beat and turned it into a song, creating the melody and starting off the lyrics. From then on, all four wanted to polish the track, and Taylor took over the lyrics. Wow. And which were written as a tribute to Zeppelin in their song Kashmir. Wow. As you say, the drummer of Led Zeppelin died in 1980, and so is Bon Scott and AC/DC, but that's not what I'm referring to. But anyway, middle section written by Mercury was included later in the feature in the Symphony Orchestra programmed by producer David Richards, and the financial integral played by Yes guitarist Steve Howe. Wow, I did not know that. Okay. Which I've come to visit them and was asked to play. Innuendo was released as a single in January 1991 to be #1 in the UK. Okay. I'm going slightly mad. We got in this Mercury's London house after you have got an idea of writing a song about madness, inspired by Newt the Coward's Camp on One-liners. The most lyrics like Banana Tree and One Neo came from both him and his friend Peter Starker, who stayed up all night in Mercury's kitchen. The vision ever more outlandish lines. The music is Mercury's, and it's one of the earliest songs the band would working on in Montreal when Steve Howe came in. Okay, the video was that accomplished. The song saw Mercury dressed in a costume suit with wild hair, live gloves, long pointing shoes, and extremely heavy makeup, filmed in black and white. Whilst Queen fans were thoroughly amused by this band in the video. In the documentary Champions in the World, which I've seen bits and pieces of this video, Terror confessed the band's professors the video was made by Mercury's appearance having to be photographed by costume and makeup, as Terror admitted Mercury looked pretty ill at that point. And I maybe agree with Terror at this point. But anyway, Headlong is our next song. It was written by May, and the studio they were in Switzerland. He recorded the debut album, Black to the Light, which I'm making at the same time. But after hearing Mercury sing it, decided it would work better as a Queen song. Okay? I Can't Live With You. It was also written by May's solo album. Oh, I didn't know that! He gave it at the bands as since Taylor, Deacon, and Mercury were fun on the track. Drums were programmed and sent by May, and the keyboard pads were added to the producer. Wow. An alternate version of the song appeared in the 1997 compilation album, The Queen Rocks, billed in the 1997 Rocks retake. Wow. It was said to be more along the lines how May and Taylor originally wanted to track the sound, with a hard guitar-driven rock edge, which, by the way, both versions, I like it. It kind of reminds me of the school version of like walk and they go, hey kids, how you doing? Like Kellogg's classic bass commercial from PBS. But anyway, let's continue on. But May has stated in the interview that most of the original demos and recording making the song impossible to mix. And I may agree with that. Anyway, Don't Try So Hard came from Mercury, and the intro rain is actually the preset sound on the song Chord M1, which appeared once the switch to 0, 0, 00, Euroverse. Okay. Why the Wild Wind? Okay, one of my favorite songs by Indiana, especially pieces of the Days of the Lives, etc., which I'll get into that in a few moments. Anyway, it was composed by Taylor, which recorded a demo with his own vocals. Okay. The Dividends version of is sung by Mercury with Taylor on backing vocals. Song is a sequel of Taylor's Night of the Opera compilation, I'm in Love My Car. I love Why the Wind. It was much better than I'm in Love My Car, but that's just me. Let's just continue on. Which focus on Taylor's passion with cars and racing. Which, by the way, bits and pieces with cars and racing. I respect Roger in any way. Continue on. This time, this song involves all the other members. This gave life and is a fast song with being drums and rhythm and bass line. Earlier notes to note, similar to the Smiths, Shakespeare's Sister, which I agree of. Which create the sensation of speed and engine roars, okay? In the mid part, a May solo, which initiates the scene of high velocity and also gives the song a heavier sound. In some parts, a racing car can be heard, and it will be released in a single in Poland. Wow. Peaking at number 1. I love that song. Well, I remember the car was according to the Bohemian Rhapsody movie, was bad. I think it would be good with seeing that film, but that's just me. Continue on. All God's People. It was co-written by Mercury and Mike Moran. Originally, it's all the parts of Mercury's Barcelona project under the name Africa by Night. He asked May to play guitar. That wanted to be another entire band play. The keyboard parts were played by Moran. Wow. These Are the Days of Our Lives are next, and it was written by Taylor. The keyboards were programmed by all members in the studio, and conga possession was recorded by David Richards. The music video for the song was Mercury's last appearance in the video Medium, with his knowing farewell look straight to the camera. Mercury whispers, "I still love you," at the end of the song. By that time, the video was made. It had become impossible to disguise that Mercury was seriously ill. The video was filmed in color, But the converted to black and white to dramatize Mercury's frail periods. Wow. At a later date, color footage of the band making the video was released, revealing just how ill Mercury was in the time. Delia was next. It was a song Mercury penned as a favorite female coaxial cat named Delia. Although Mercury had about 11 cats. Wow, Delia was special. May recorded solo using a top box. Taylor Wehrman, who was not fond of the song, stated, "I hate Delia. This is just not me." And I maybe disagree with Taylor because number one, I haven't seen cats than dogs, but I'm more of a pig person, which I maybe agree with. I maybe bits and pieces agree with Taylor at this point, but that's just me. We'll just see what happens. That's just me, Taylor, watch Taylor. But anyway, next, The Hitman. Anyway, the flyaway rocker, The Hitman, was started by Mercury. The original version was apparently on keyboards in a different way. Mercury took Mercury's riff, not uncommon, to change the key and recorded a demo and a heavy version of that. Wow. Deacon rearranged the structure and they all filled the gaps in lyrics and recorded it. All the backing vocals were done by May. The demo version was sung by May, with Mercury making spoken comments like, "Bite the bullet, baby." Wow. I did not know that. I've seen the demo before, but okay. We'll just continue on. Baiju was an idea by Mercury and May, had making of the song Inside Out. Having guitar do it during the verses and the vocal during the break. Mercury to put the chords, titles, and lyrics, and two of them work on the guitar parts. Mercury sang the first line, and then May transport the melody in the Tourist Red special. Oh, wow. The song was finished without a input from Taylor or Deacon. The idea was not new or already used a Yes or song Sue. Or their song Sue, okay. May credited Jack Beck's 1989 song Where Are You as inspiration for Baiju. In 2008, Queen plus Paul Rogers performed the song in the shows of the Rock at the Cosmos tour by May playing the verse line live and Van Haven Mercury Soul studio vocals play while a screen showed footage from the band's Wembley concert in 1986 when the virtual put in the sync with the tape. Wow. Last one is Show Must Go On. Watch this remix. Anyway, it was written by May, Taylor, and Deacon. Based on the chord sequence and that they have been working on, May decided they would use the sequence, and both he and Mercury decided the theme or the lyrics and wrote the first verse together. From then on, May finished the lyrics, completed the vocals, melody, and wrote the bridge. Inspired by Patch Bill's canon, some keys was keys and ideas was suggested to the producer as well. Okay, the song chronicles the effort of Mercury continuing to perform, dispute, and approaching the end of its life. The song industry not least in a single is part of the portion from the individual album, but was released in October 1991. But the band launched it at their Greatest Hits 2 album. The video was for the song featuring a complete combination of clips from all their videos since 1982. In support of Greatest Hits 2 album, due to Mercury's commercial health and the time of the production, a fresh appearance by the band in the video was not possible. The track is personal favorites of fellow British artist Elton John for Watchers Remix, who performed the song in the Freddie Mercury tribute concert for the remaining members of Queen, and Tony Iommi playing rhythm guitar of Black Sabbath. Anyway, the different live version was with John and later appeared on Queen's Greatest Hits 3 album from 1997. Now, I'm not sure it's 97 or is it 1992? I don't know. Singles are as follows. Innuendo was the lead single from the album in most countries. Wow. Except for the US, where Headlong was released as a radio as a prior to the album's release. The single was released on January 14th, 1991 in Europe, and in March 1991 in the US. It's a prominent single, becoming third Queen US UK third UK #1 single. The song also achieved most modest success in the US. Charted at number 17 on Billboard's mainstream rock tracks charts. Still not even the style of a track limited to its appeal. It only spent 1 week at #1 in the UK and quickly slid down the charts. Spending only 6 weeks in the top 75 B-side on 7-inch release Baiju. I'm Going Slightly Mad was released on March 4th, 1991. The song reached #1 in Hong Kong and reached number 22 in the UK charts. Wow. B-side and 7-inch release. The Hitman was in some countries, and others it was lost of a trilogy, which is not album cut. Headlong was released as a partial single in January 1991 US, and the single was on May 13th, 1991 in the UK. It entered the UK charts at number 14 and reached number 3 in the US Billboard mainstream rock track charts. B-side 12-inch release, All God's People in some countries, and others lost very in a few. The Hitman 12-inch and CD is also featured Mad as Swine. Wow, Mad as Swine, okay. I Can't Live With You was released as a prominent single to the stereo stations in the US. The 2-track prominent single, completely remixed by Brian Mulhoff. Wow. Uses slightly different lead vocal tracks by Mercury. Louder and tighter Muhammad tracks is a pre-organized sniff drums, resulting into much more punchy and over-the-top poppy version that includes and over the album. It reached number 28 in the US mainstream rock tracks charts. Wow. These Are the Days of Our Lives was first released in the US on Mercury's birthday, September 5th, 1991, on cassette and to radio. In the UK, it was released in December, 1991, following Mercury's death, and the double A side, Bohemian Rhapsody. The single was UK's Christmas #1 in 1991. Wow. Finally, The Show Must Go On was released on October 14th, 1991 in the UK. Okay. The single was taken with the album. Although it was not being released as a single for the Innuendo, it was released as a combination for Greatest Hits #2 album, The Classic Queen in the US and Canada, which I love. And peaking number 16 in the UK charts. After Mercury's death, in November, the song re-entered the British charts and spent as many weeks in the top 75 upon its original release. This single was released just 6 weeks before Mercury died. In 1992, the song was released as a double A side with Bohemian Rhapsody in the US and reached #2 in the US. The original B-side October 1991 was Keep Yourself Alive. Wow, okay. Now, critical reception. In 1991, Chuck Addy of Rolling Stone wrote that Innuendo was the group's most playful, top-to-bottom pile since the game. Wow. And there's no getting around the new album's craft. which he had suggested meant the name the band were finally solidified with the Lot of Life. But yeah, Innuendo was so frightfully wave. You forgot so over, which was a band, which this band should go without saying anyway. However, in 2016, one of the devilest years of all time, one of the same for the publication, Walhart described as is a Queen's last masterpiece, and the albums was a boy confined Matari, like the David Bowie's final album, Black Star. Public people wrote if it was a cartoon rock and roll, at least it's gold and brightly cartoonish. There were orange register observed Queens depends on with any synogus we pronounce it variations or formations with dance music and offers its basic sound. Lots of Mercury vocal leaps, fuzz up make guitar, choreo overdubs, and a sense of organizational appearance mixed with straightforward hard rock. Concluding that there was a mixed bag, the LA Times wrote, given the bombast and harsh accent of Queen's biggest hits. It was a shock to find that the heart of Innuendo is made of soft, sweat, sticky, cemental goo. Wow. But added, the goo actually goes down well. And Queen hasn't forgotten how to rock. Wow, I agree. I agree with this guy. Anyway, in the respective review, AllMusic wrote, Innuendo was a thin way to end one of the rock's musical successful careers. And I agree with that. For classic rock in the worst years ever, Malcolm Dome ranked it as Queen's 9th greatest album. Whoa. Malcolm, hold on there, okay? Writing that Innuendo had a great lot of intelligence, humor, and pathos about it. He phrased the title tracks brilliantly starting organizations, and that is perhaps most important we pronounce it of all. It's all low key yet misbearing. These are the days of our lives, which ended with Mercury's whispered bass, "I still love you," which was more moving and spinally Dome concluded the album sum up how Queen could draw people close, yet still keep them at the convenient distance we pronounce it. But anyway, let's look at the professional ratings. AllMusic at 3 out of 5, good. Rolling Stones, 3 out of 5. And really, Times, unfavorable. Why? The Orlando Sensational had been called favorable. Yay, good job. The Cincinnati Post, 3 out of 5. Bad idea. Los Angeles Times, really? Mixed. I don't know. San Francisco Chronicle, really? Unfavorable. Moving on. St. Petersburg Times, good job. 4 out of 5. And St. Louis Post Dispatch, really? Unfavorable? And really, Entertainment Weekly, you gotta be kidding me. C-. That is not cool, man. These guys. Anyway, moving on. Track listing are as follows. All tracks credited to Queen, except All God's People credited to Queens and Mike Moran. All lead vocals by Freddie Mercury. That was cool. Number 1 to 12 as follows. Innuendo written by Freddie and Roger. 6 minutes and 31 seconds. The next one. I'm Going Slightly Mad. Freddie Mercury. 4 minutes and 22 seconds. Next one. Headlong. Written by Brian May. 4 minutes and 38 seconds. Next one. I Can't Live With You. Written by May. Once again. 4 minutes and 43 seconds. Next one. Don't Try So Hard, written by Freddie Mercury, is 3 minutes 39 seconds. Next one, Ride the Wild Wind, written by Roger Taylor, 4 minutes and 42 seconds. Next one, All God's People, written by Freddie Mercury and Mike Moran, 4 minutes and 21 seconds. Next one, this is one of the most favorites, These Are the Days of Our Lives by Roger Taylor, 4 minutes and 15 seconds. Next one, Delilah by Freddie Mercury, 3 minutes and 35 seconds. The Hitman, written by Freddie Mercury, Brian May, and John Deacon, 4 minutes and 56 seconds. Baiju, Freddie Mercury and Brian May, is 3 minutes and 46 seconds. And finally, The Show Must Go On, written by May, 4 minutes and 35 seconds. The total length here is 53 minutes and 48 seconds. Due to the total length of the album, the tracks I'm Going Slightly Mad, There's the Days of Our Lives, Don't Try So Hard, The Hitman, Baiju has been shortened over the fit of the LP release. Whoa. The track list in the LP release is slightly different from the one in the CD release. With Don't Try So Hard moved to side 2 between Delilah and The Hitman. Oh God, help me. Some of the short tracks can be found on the B-sides on current 12-inch singles. Now, with disc 2 as follows. Bonus EP, 2011 Universal Music CD reissue. Those are going to be 5 songs. I Can't Live With You, 1997 Rocks retake, written by May, 4 minutes 50 seconds. The next one is Lost in the Parody B-side, number 2, is written by May, 3 minutes and 53 seconds. Next one, Ride the Wild Wind early version with guide vocal, written by Taylor, 4 minutes and 14 seconds. Next one, I'm Going Slightly Mad, Mad Mix, written by Freddie Mercury and Peter Starker, is 4 minutes and 37 seconds. Next one, Headlong, and last one, Headlong, the version with guide vocal is written by May, and is 4 minutes and 44 seconds. That's a total of 22 minutes and 18 seconds. Now we have number 6, 7, and 8 for the iTunes Deluxe Edition as follows. Indiendo Ultimate Premium version, 1991. Next one, These Are the Days of Life, Hollywood Records Ultimate Premium version, 1991. Last but certainly not least, Mad in the Making of I'm Going Slightly Mad Premium video, 1991. And then we got the 2015 LP, since they cut it out from the LP, so we're just gonna move on to the next piece of the LPs. Innuendo was released on vinyl on September 25th, 2015 by Virgin EMI Records and Hollywood Records alongside with other Queen other studio albums. This is the first time the album has been presented on vinyl in full, spreading out across 2 LPs. The first one is as follows. Side number 1, Indiendo, was 6 minutes and 32 seconds. Next one, I'm Going Slightly Mad, Queen and Starker, 4 minutes and 22 seconds. Next one, and last one, Headlong, is 4 minutes and 38 seconds. And that is 15 minutes and 32 seconds. Side number 2 as follows. These Are the Days of Our Lives. Okay. Why did it suddenly show These Are the Days of side number 2 and all of a sudden get mixed up with these all of a sudden? I don't get it. The original release is supposed to be that and not... Oh, it's supposed to be an original release, not that, but okay, moving on. Anyway, These Are the Days of Our Lives, 4 minutes 14 seconds. Next one, Don't Try So Hard, 3 minutes 49 seconds. And finally, Ride the Wild Wind. It's 4 minutes 42 seconds. 12 minutes 34 seconds in the total. Side number 3, All God's People, Queen Moran. It's 4 minutes 19 seconds. I Can't Live You It's 4 minutes and 43 seconds. And finally, Delia, 3 minutes and 42 seconds. Now this is gonna be strange. Now side 2 and side 3 are all mixed up. Why? Anyway, the total is right now is 12 minutes and 24 seconds. Okay, move on. And finally, side number 4 had Hitman, is 4 minutes 56 seconds. Next one, Baiju, is 3 minutes 47 seconds. And lastly, The Show Must Go On had 4 minutes 41 seconds, at the total of 13 minutes and 4 seconds. Now, professional is Freddie Mercury, lead vocals, all tracks, backing vocals 1 to 4, 6 through 9, keyboards 1, 2, 5, 6, 8 to 11, and followed by the drum machine 2 to 9. Brian May is electric guitar, all tracks, backing vocals 2 to 4, 10 to 12. Keyboards 3, 4, 12, drum machine 3 and 4, electric guitar, it's not electric guitar, excuse me. Number 1, lead vocals in Lost in Paternity, and Roger Taylor drums, 1 to 3, 5 to 8, 10 and 12, backing vocals 3 to 4, 3 and 4, 8 and 6 and 12, excuse me. Profession 1, 7 and 8, keyboards 6 and 8, drum machine 2, and additional vocals 6, John Deacon on bass all but 11, and keyboards 10. Additional professional, Steve Hall, Spanish guitar. I don't speak Spanish. Sorry, number 1. But anyway, Mike Moran, keyboards number 7. David Richards, producing engineering, keyboards 4 to 8. And those are 2 people who did the engineering as follows: Neil Harris and Justin Sherry Smith. Sleeve design, Richard Gray. Gradville, 1803 to 1847, the illustrations. Angela Laramie, initial illustrations. And finally, photography, Simon Fowler. And here are the weekly charts here are the charts as follows. Weekly charts. Australian album charts, number 6. Australian album charts, number 2. Wow. They did not go well. Well, they did well for Canadian. Canadian had album charts with number 16. Dutch had number 1. French had number 9. German albums chart number 1. Japanese album charts number 17. They did not go well. Sorry. New Zealand albums charts number 6. Norwegian albums charts number 8. Spanish albums chart number 3. Swedish albums chart number 9. Swiss albums chart number 1. UK albums charts number 1, which is good. And US Billboard 200. Oh my god, this is gonna be bad. Number 3. Why? Chart 2006. Italian top 100 albums number 66. Okay, this is better, but okay. Italians albums Italian one chart 2011 is number 73. Year-end charts. Okay. Australian albums chart 33. Canadian albums chart number 60. And Swiss albums chart 7. And finally, UK albums chart 31. Now let's go over classifications, and we'll wrap things up. Okay. Okay, I know what to pronounce it. CAPIF. Gold, 30,000. Top of the thing. Wow. Australia, IFPA, Austria. Platinum, wow. 50,000 dot. Wow. Canada, Music Canada, gold. 50,000 up there. Wow. Finland, I can't speak Finnish, sorry. Gold, 38,221. Okay. France, SNAP, Platinum to 600. Germany BVMI Platinum 500,000 top of there. Italy FIMI Gold 50,000 top of dot somewhere. Excuse me. Mexico AMPRO Paul Farm, we pronounce it, but anyway. Platinum 250,000. Okay. Netherlands MVPI Platinum 100,000. Excuse me, up at the top. And Poland ZPAV, I can pronounce it, but anyway, Platinum. It has a 20,000 of the top on the dot. Excuse me. 2009 Andros SA Apple reissue. Wow. Spain Pro Musical Gay. I can't pronounce it. Spain languages. Sorry. Platinum 100,000 on the top, and Switzerland IFPA Switzerland 2 times platinum 100,000 on the top of there, and United Kingdom BPI in platinum 300,000 top of there, and finally United States RIAA gold 500,000 top of there. Sales figure based on the shipments alone. Shipments figure based on the shipments are as follows. Okay, the top of there. Okay, that's fine. But anyways, guys, that wraps up Nintendo. Hashtag Nintendo Furry. Hope you enjoy it. We have much more details on whether it was on to celebrate Nintendo's 30th anniversary coming away this month in February, because Ultimate Month is celebrating its 14th anniversary this year, so we look out for that. I'm doing this. I'm taping this on the 23rd day of December, but I'm releasing this on the February 4th, which is the least 30th anniversary of Innuendo. So all of us, the Queen, Elchum Social Club, and Blue Jays Consumer Production LLC, I would say congratulations to Innuendo on their 30th anniversary. So, thank you for watching, and stay tuned for my next video coming up very soon. Till next time, Blue Jays, goodbye, peace out, baby. We get more videos, guys, very soon. Till then, Jump out. See ya.